Welcome, I'm Bea. My channel is about mixed media, art, journaling and more. Hi everybody! Thanks for joining me again. Today's project is a friendly mail art postcard again. For those who don't know, this is the challenge for my Facebook group Bea's Mixed Media and More. I will have the link as usual down below. So the steps are: use one of the weekly budget-friendly backgrounds, add a face and a simple body, add doodling and or stamping, add a word or a quote, and then send the mail out to somebody with a little hello. And that can include everybody. It can be somebody from your family, it can be a friend, it can somebody be from the Facebook group, whatever you are up to. So I'm gonna combine the two backgrounds I made, and I will have the link for the videos for the playlist up there too. So I do use one of my stamped napkin blank layers, and I'm gonna use this napkin. I'm gonna use one of my faces. Those who follow me know that I have now a little shop in my at my website. Again, I'm gonna put the link up there somewhere here where you can download. But you are also free to use something like that, which is from a magazine. So whatever face, or maybe you have your own face and you recycle your faces you have painted and print them out. That's what I did here. I may or may not add wings. I don't know yet. So let's start. I make a little bit of room and then I will be back. Okay, I'm back. I do use those watercolor postcard pre-cut 4x6. Last time I did 4.5x6 because I had a leftover. So this time I'm gonna use a brick cut, and I'm gonna use Mod Podge Matte as a glue. And which part I'm gonna take? Kind of like, let's see. Put her here. Still can see the heart maybe. Okay, let's try it like this. Anyway, okay, I think that's what I'm going for. Make sure that the heart, or maybe this part. No, that doesn't work. Okay, I'm gonna use this part. You could use, instead of a watercolor paper, you could use pieces from the cereal boxes or some mixed media paper. It really doesn't matter what. Just something a little bit sturdy, not too flimsy, because a postcard has some body to it. And that's what we want to. So, and now. Yeah, I want it more in the corner. Oh well, it's gonna have wrinkles. Live with it. If you want to be on the safe side, you could use those spray adhesives, but I usually go outside for that because of the smell. In fact, I'm not so sure how much I'm gonna see this stamping, because I'm gonna add a second layer with flowers on top. Yes, you still can sort of see the heart. And what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna add a little bit more of the napkin. Just as usual, don't be stingy with Mod Podge or the Liquitex mat or whatever, or watered down PVA, if you don't want to rip your napkin. Next I'm gonna dry that with the heat gun. And I'm not gonna make you watch that, but I will be back when it is. It is all dry, and I like to use the nail file to get rid of the overhang. I find it quite hard to cut it with the scissor exactly. I usually tend to cut slices of my postcard or whatever I use, so that's a much safer option for me. Okay, and the face and the simple body. And for the body, I do have this piece laying around, and I think I'm gonna use it with her. I don't leave her as a circle, but I'm gonna cut her face. So for the scrapbook paper, I actually gonna use tacky glue. And what I usually do, I add her first. I want her head tilted a little bit. And I think I'm gonna go over the whole thing with Mod Podge just to seal it and make sure that it stays where it has to stay and have somewhat the same properties like the rest of the card. So I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna add a wing. I'm just gonna try it out. Sometimes you have an idea and then when you actually try it out, you feel like, nope. Still not sure. By the way, when I cut out the, like here, the butterfly wing, or sometimes I cut out flowers, it's much easier if you leave the layers. You have to fiddle afterwards to remove the 2 other layers, but I think I go for it. So for the quote, I didn't have a stamp I really liked. I'm gonna use from a magazine a quote. By the way, it's an old stamper sampler, so I'm using up. I mean, it's from 2011, and instead of just putting into the garbage bin, I thought I'm gonna use it up. I guess in the future I have to change the doodling stamping with the word and the quote, because I find it easier if I have the quote already to decide what kind of doodling or stamping I will do. So I think that's gonna go here. Again, I'm gonna use the tacky glue, or any strong glue would work. I don't think I want more stamping, because I have already stamping here, but doodling for sure. I'm thinking about, instead of black, using other colors. So just to make it a little bit different. That's it, an artist pick pen, which I think works perfectly with this card. That's a gel pen. I'm thinking of using this instead of a black one. One thing I want to do is to add some highlights to her eyes. The other thing I would like to try out is adding a little bit of wax on the, because it is so bumpy. Not so convinced with this color, let's try the golden. It's from Paint Art wax, but there are many brands out there, so you don't need exactly this one. And gold anyway, that's available from a lot of brands. Okay, I would say that's it. Hope to see you soon.